Hey guys, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Now today we're going to be looking at the leaks for the new character that is coming up in Wuthering Waves. This is Zhezhi. Now we have the full kit here, also the materials, everything here. Apparently she is Glacial. I thought she was Animo or something. Her color suggests that she was like green and mostly red. I said in my previous video that she reminds me of Hanya from Star Rail. Apparently she's Glacial, and I did say on my previous video that she kind of looks like a 4-star based on the drawing, but now that I'm seeing her animations here, she looks pretty good. I would say that she might be a 5-star. I am pretty much impressed with the fanciness or the flashiness of her attacks, but that's pretty common in Wuthering Waves or Kuro games. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. She's a painter and there's like lots of colors that's happening on the screen. Very, very, very nice. Also, her weapon seems to be very customized for her, so that's a huge chance that that's a 5-star, right? Oh, actually it's in this website. It's actually a 5-star. So is the other guy also a 5-star? So anyway, 5-star Glacial, and yeah, she is using the catalyst or whatever the thing is called here. And, oh, rectifier apparently. So storing voice, we're not gonna click that, but if you want to see this page here, I'm just gonna link the page below. And we have the ascension materials here. Okay, so now basically you have your normal attacks, heavy attacks, and mid-air attacks. Pretty basic dodge counter, and her resonance skill is basically she summons like 2 phantasmic imprint, left and right. The press version does it on the ground, the hold version does it on the air, and if you press it mid-air, and it will summon it on the air. Okay, I haven't seen it here. Maybe I will try to find a footage on YouTube and post it here. But basically there's like left and right summons. Okay, so now we are looking at the Forte circuit and the resonance liberation. Now from what I understand, when you use her skill, her Forte gauge depletes, right? From what I understand, there's like -60 is mentioned in the description on the top. Now if you are full and you use that, you have like the left and right. If you have remaining 30, and then if you use the skill, it will trigger the Forte circuit, which will summon an additional ink on the middle. So there's like you have the left and the right and the middle, and then your skill will be replaced by something else. It's called here replace with stroke of genius, right? And then what it does is that it teleports Zhezhi to that ink place, and it will summon a crane. Now I'm not sure if the crane stays there and just attacks the enemy like a turret, like what Yaimiko does, or maybe Fischl, right? Or is it just one attack? So that's it. And if you do that in the air, you could dash again. It's like mentioned here. And then the resonance liberation pretty much does the same thing, but this time it mentions not crane. It mentions inklet spirits can be summoned every second, and it mentioned there are 21 inklet spirits. So it might be different, you know, the crane and the summons from the burst might be different. Okay, so now let's take a look at the resonance chain, or what they call constellations in Genshin. So the first one basically increases the amount of inklet spirit that you can summon through your burst. Nothing too special. I'm not planning on wailing on this one. Pretty nice if you got it for free. The second one is anatomy. When casting resonance stroke of maestro, restore 15 resonance energy, and you get a 10% critical rate for 25 seconds. That is pretty good, but you know, I don't think that's worth it. The third one is resemblance. When casting resonance skill depiction, Forte circuit stroke of genius, or Forte circuit stroke of maestro, attack increases by 15%, stacking up to 3 times and lasting for 25 seconds. That's damage buff, pretty nice because it stacks up to 3 times, so you know, pretty strong. But I wouldn't really it's not really a game changer. I don't really like constellations that just buff the damage, but it is cool. We go for the fourth one, which is Hue. When casting Resonance Liberation, Spiritful Animation, the attack of the Resonators on the team increases by 20% for 30 seconds. Another pretty nice buff, but again, just damage numbers. When I'm going for constellations, I usually am looking for something that will change the game. And guess what? The sixth one pretty much is that one. But let's take a look at the fifth one. Proper Structuring. For every 3 Inklit Spirits summoned by Resonance Liberation, the spiritual animation, 1 extra Inklit Fairy is summoned to perform a coordinated attack. So basically, I think besides the Inklit Spirits, you also get a Inklit Fairy. So this is something different. I'm not sure how the how they look in the game, but that's pretty cool. The fifth one. And then the sixth one is when casting Resonance Skill, just the Resonance Skill, which is the skill button, you get a extra fairy sketch will be summoned to deal 160% of your Stroke of Genius damage and considered. Now this fairy sketch, I'm not sure if it's a summon like a crane, because I mentioned earlier that in this leak that we are looking at is that when you press the skill, when there's the left and right and the middle one, it replaces the skill into a crane. Now, I'm not sure if that stays on place, but if you're C6, then there's another one that is going to be summoned nearby. So that's pretty cool. That I think the best one here would be the sixth one, obviously, and probably the fifth one. Any additional summons on the screen is nice. So there you have it. That is a pretty quick video, just sharing my thoughts on the leaked Zhezhi skills and animations. Looks pretty cool. I think she looks like a 5-star right now. She really reminds me of a character in Arknights called Dusk, which I will show you guys here, just in case you haven't seen or played Arknights. Kind of similar color scheme with the red and green and kind of black. She also uses a paintbrush and summons water dragons, from what I remember, or something. Pretty cool, and kind of similar gameplay, like she summons, right? What is up with the painting and summoning, But anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.